Hey guys, James Moon with Techmedics, and today we're going to be talking about a brand new product from Cisco called Cisco Spark. So what is Cisco Spark? Cisco Spark is really unified communications in the cloud. So what does that mean? Well, Cisco has been working on a solution. They had a really good premise-based solution, as probably a lot of people know about that in the business world. But Cisco has been working on a competitive solution in the cloud, and now they call it Cisco Spark. So what exactly is included with unified communications? Well, let's start with the basics. You have voice over IP, the ability to just go ahead and call somebody, right? Your traditional phone call to somebody else in the office, or they might be on their mobile device, or it might be a third party outside your organization. And then we have video conferencing, whether it's going to be point-to-point video between you and one other person, or it might be a video conference where it's you, that other person, and somebody else as well, whether they're inside your organization or outside your organization. Another great feature would be instant messaging or persistent chatting. So what does that mean? You could go ahead and instant message via text through your computer or your mobile device, and you could go ahead and chat with that person. And recently they added persistent chatting, which allows for a history of all the chats that has taken place over time. The last component would be computer and mobile device support. So now we have soft phones on our mobile devices, which means we could take our company phone with us wherever we go. Wherever we have internet connectivity, we could act like we're in the office when we're actually not, which is another great feature for unified communications. So now that you know what unified communications is, let's get back to our review for Cisco Spark. So what is Cisco Spark? Well, that's exactly it. Cisco Spark is unified communications. All Cisco did was put a name to it. But unlike traditional unified communications, where it's premise-based, meaning it's hosted at your office in a server room with a bunch of servers, applications, a lot of internet connectivity, very complex to set up and maintain. What Cisco did was they took that to the cloud. So you're probably asking yourself, hey, that's nothing new. There's other companies now already in the cloud, and they've been there for several years now that are successful at what they do. You heard of 8x8, RingCentral, Nextiva, and there's many more different cloud service providers that provide voice over IP. However, the difference is Cisco Spark is really the whole unified communication series. It has all the features that traditionally come with a unified communications platform. In order for us to really review Cisco Spark, we felt it was very important to have it in our office. And honestly, our old phone system was dying anyways, so we need to go to replace it. So we've been running Cisco Spark since they first came out, which was about 6-7 months ago. And in the next set of clips, we're going to go ahead and show you exactly how it is that we use it in our office. Now for our review, let's go to start with what we really liked about Cisco Spark. Hardware. So you probably already know that Cisco manufactures all their hardware, whether it be their desk phones or their video conferencing solutions. They manufacture them all. So they have really good quality control over the type of hardware that they manufacture. With that said, the 8845 and the 8865 that we used in our office were great. The video quality was amazing. the user interface was a lot like their premise-based solution, so we immediately knew how to use it. The voice quality on it was excellent. The Cisco Spark app. So Cisco Spark app is really what ties in everything under the Cisco Spark platform. So it's really an app that allows for presence information, call history if somebody called you and you never answered that call or you missed that call. Also all the persistent chatting. So whether you're just instant messaging each other or you're sending files to one another, all that is really captured in the Cisco Spark app. And that's really nice because if you have multiple devices like me, I have a work computer, a home computer, a laptop, a mobile device, I could go onto any of those devices and all the conversations I've had with my Cisco Spark solution is in there. Security. So if you know Cisco very well, Cisco is known for security. And they did the same thing that they do with all their products. They made it very secure. What that means is even the voice communications between you and another party, it's fully encrypted, as well as any documents that you're going to be sharing using the Cisco Spark app, which makes them very secure. So if you're an organization that needs that confidentiality or is worried about security, that is something with even Cisco as a hosted provider now, you won't have to worry about. Cost. So one of the great things about Cisco Spark is that it's on a month-to-month subscription model. Of course, there is a 12-month minimum for the contracts themselves, but for the most part, because you don't have to buy expensive hardware and software and licensing up front, and every so many years have to replace it or even upgrade it because you want more features, all this is in the cloud and you just pay a monthly fee for whatever you need. Compatibility. So I've already mentioned how much I love Cisco's hardware, but one thing you have to note that is you can only use the hardware with their solution. So is that going to limit you as far as scalability? Possibly. But if you stick within the same ecosystem, you won't have a problem. Version 1.0. So I've already mentioned to you guys that we adopted this solution early on, right after it came out. And we've been using it for the last 7 months, and we love it. They've been definitely putting a lot of advancements into it, a lot of feature sets that were missing before. They started adding that on. And we continually see improvements in the solution itself. However, if you don't need all these technologies, maybe these bleeding edge feature sets, if you will, maybe this might not be the best solution for you at this time. And because they don't offer the basic dial tone plan, you're essentially going to be paying for all these features that you're not going to be using. Hey, I want to thank everybody for joining us for the Cisco Spark review. It's a really exciting technology, and even though it's version 1.0, we see a great future ahead for Cisco. Some of the things that I didn't mention in the video, which just recently came out, is the Cisco Spark board, which is in essence a big iPad on your wall, 10-point touch. I believe it's 55 and 70 inches that's coming out. And you could use it as a regular display in your conference room, or you could also use it in conjunction with Cisco Spark. So it has a built-in video cam, and you're going to be able to do video conferences along with this Cisco Spark board. And it'll also tie it back into the Cisco Spark app. So we're really excited to see that, and hopefully when it comes out, we'll be able to review that as well. But in the meantime, really appreciate you joining us today. If you really like what we had to say, please give us a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, comments, or anything else that I might have missed, please put it in the comment section below. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.